Warning. This show contains strong language and topics that some viewers may find offensive. Listener discretion is advised.
It's my life in the box in front of me. Take it off in my arms, it's the soul of me. You walk by, ask to see me laid face down. Your head by the sword in your eye.
Hello wrestling fans and welcome to another edition of the Suplah. I am Andy One and with me at this time is Sam Brooks.
So, recently, I'm not Liam. Hey.
And also, this is Carmine and Antonelli.
And we're not a bunch of giggling idiots because it's taken us like 15 takes to get this show started.
And also,
Yes.
And also,
with me as well,
I don't sound like that.
Keenan Bodison.
hello.
Hello.
What is happening? Keelan isn't here, okay?
Yes, I am.
Hello, bros.
What's happening? I'm
Is
scared.
that the name of an ECW wrestler?
What is going on?
We're mocking ourselves.
Yeah, because we're so tropey now.
We really are.
We're saving our audience some time.
Yeah.
What does tropey mean?
Andy, do your job. Read the news.
Okay, so, we have news, because that's what we do here.
Really?
No, really? On a news show? No way.
Breaking news. We have news.
It's not like
Breaking
last
news.
week
Shut
where we
up.
had no news.
So, could Brock Lesnar be retaining? Because according to Mets fan forever, that guy on Reddit, word backstage is that Brock Lesnar is close to resigning. Triple H is pushing for Brock Lesnar to retain the title, and Brock would keep the special attraction schedule if he wants to retain.
Okay,
But
I need to interfere because Andy this week Andy's started a new way of writing the news on the Word document where he bullet points them instead of like a big paragraph that Keelan wrote. And I thought it was going to work a lot better, but now he's just reading the bullet points out of context, sort of, without finishing the thoughts.
Because he doesn't know how to construct sentences.
I
and
can't
paragraphs.
construct sentences.
You're reading it word for word. You even put in the fucking thing, Hunter, wants the Intercontinental US titles, to mean
To
something
repeat
again,
that. To do the joke, because if I forget, then, you know...
Why are you doing
Super
double
K-K
ahs?
Are you Bill Cosby now? What's happening?
No, because Triple H used to say, oh, fuck it.
Oh my god.
So
Brock might
basically,
be retaining.
Triple H also wants the Intercontinental and the US titles to be elevated with Cena and Bryan as the respected champions, so that would elevate the titles and lift the legitimacy of the belts. But of course, plans always change, and this Met fan forever has been wrong before.
I hope he is wrong about all of this.
Oh my god. This is the thing with this guy, right? He claims to have some kind of insider knowledge.
I
He's
want him
been
to-
wrong about most things. It's like a 60-40 split between wrong and right.
Right.
This particular scenario is practically ideal for the entire internet wrestling community, so of course it's not happening.
It's ideal for the internet wrestling community. I don't like it.
Because...
I think Roman needs to win.
Nope.
No, okay, listen. I told Brooks this last night in the boardroom, I think, and you've put all of this effort into Roman Reigns, right? He won
And
the
Brock
Rumble.
destroys him.
Shut up. He won the Rumble. He was a sole survivor. He's been beating people like Bryan. You're really pushing him to be the guy. He's not getting the... Shut up. He's not getting the reaction you want, so you're going to pull out and you're just going to have him lose to Brock? If that happened... Shut up. If that happened, then he would just be that guy that got a push for no reason. Like Ryback.
Well,
like
there we go. That's
Shut
basically-
up!
He is Ryback.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut
He is
up!
Ryback.
Shut up!
Roman is right.
I
Stop
swear to God, I will
talking!
turn this car around if you don't shut up.
Stop talking, Andy.
We
Stop
are not
talking.
going to Disneyland. You will not get any ice cream. You're going straight to the dentist, you little
Ryback
shit.
reigns.
Stop talking. People like Ryback and R-Truth and The Miz, who get these kind of pushes with no payoff, look what happens to them.
Well,
Reigns...
The Miz kind of had payoff.
Yeah, but then that immediately got shut down.
True.
Fucking... If that happened to Reigns, he'd be fucked forever. Because we say that when, like, oh, if someone loses to Cena, they'll be fucked forever. There is a chance of coming back for them. Not when you have this kind of push and no payoff, though. They tried to make Ryback relevant again 3 years after that disaster. It didn't work.
The problem is that I've been saying the wrong word the whole time for this argument. He is ready. He's not over. That's what I've been meaning to say.
Let me ask you something.
He's not over.
He will never be over if he loses.
I don't care. Like,
but he's good. He's not Ryback. He's good. He deserves something. If you were to shut him down like that...
Decent showing, but Brock retains.
No, that's not going to work.
Ryback
had a decent showing against CM Punk, but Punk retained.
He's not over. This is the worst WrestleMania card in history.
No, you're absolutely
okay. That's a lie. That's a goddamn lie, Andy. You're doing a thing where you exaggerate. No, it's not. It's actually not the worst card in history.
It's the most boring, lackluster, mediocre crap I've ever seen.
Hey, WrestleMania 27. Remember that? That was worse.
No match on that card was good except for one.
Okay, well, this main event is the most boring, lukewarm thing ever.
So now it's just the main event. Before it was the whole card. Now it's just the main event.
It's a random bunch of fucking clusterfuck matches.
No.
For three fucking matches where one of them just appears where they go, "Ka!" and then the fucking Brock Lesnar just appears wherever the fuck he feels like.
He's doing that thing again.
He's doing that thing where he says shit without any, like, backup.
Yeah, but it's true. Like, the three
No,
main
it's not
matches,
true. That's the problem, Andy.
The three main matches are just complete and utter crap that no one wants to see with people who haven't even been there all year. And then you got, like, a random battle royal, a random ladder match. Rusev's gonna die. This thing is bad. It's lukewarm.
Andy,
bad. I wouldn't mind if I had a decent build, but it's just a bunch
stop.
of cluster matches stuck together with shit.
Andy!
Yeah.
You're literally saying things that just are not true. They're just not true. If you actually pay attention to the build of these matches, you would think, this is good.
I'm actually excited for this WrestleMania. I think it's going to be good.
I'm not excited for the main event, granted, but every other match, I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? I can roll with this. I can work with this.
Granted, the ladder match might be... it probably will be really good, but it's like... It's not... It's just a bunch of random people in a match where... I mean, let's put it this way. The Goldust feud and Stardust feud. Goldust is in the Battle Royal and Stardust is in the ladder match. It's like, what the fuck kind of shit booking is this?
You're basing the booking flaws of WrestleMania on one feud that is being put on hold?
No, I've read it's been completely cancelled.
He has a point. That feud has been completely dropped because they didn't know what to do with it.
Jesus, you see what I mean? It's this kind of crap. And
I don't think Stardust should be in that match because of that reason. They should continue the brotherly feud.
Well, they stick him in the Battle Royal so they could do some kind of fucking thing.
You mean the armbar?
I don't know anything, for fuck's
sake. The armbar
sake.
Memorial Battle Royal.
Whatever, the armbar, yes, that thing.
Andre Memorial Giant Battle Memorial Royal.
Yeah, that one.
The trophy thing.
Yeah.
We'll move on back to Brock Lesnar for a second.
Alright, fine.
I don't mind Brock, but I don't like him with the belt.
So then why do you want him to retain over someone who...
Because it's still better than Roman. I'm sorry, he's not over. He ironically should have been in the fucking ladder match, or he should have won the Battle Royal or something. That would probably have cemented him as gone like, yeah, this guy's the future, this guy's the guy, right? Just like people said that.
Remember the last guy who won the Battle Royal? Yeah, he's clearly the future now, isn't he?
Yeah, but the thing is, they had no intention of ever pushing him. They just wanted a moment. Like, with Roman, they obviously want to push him into the fucking moon. So yes, they could actually use that bloody thing as a catalyst.
I think that expression is used very liberally nowadays.
Yeah, you got to push him off the face of the earth. You go through the moon, out the other side of the moon. You go to space, you die. That actually happens.
Isn't rest? No, the point. The point
I'll
is.
be back in a minute.
Okay, so he's going. In the meantime, I'll fill in issues. Okay, here's the thing about Brock Lesnar as champ. It's good. What's bad is that he's never there. Also, that is kind of a double-edged sword in itself, because it does restore prestige to the title in that there are less hot potato changes, as I like to call them. Like, there was one time where the champions wouldn't hold the belt for more than 100 days. Like, it was ridiculous how fast this thing was being passed around like a blunt. Now, it's got that era of, hey, this thing is important. We should treat it with respect. Oh God, there's a Leviathan holding it who's going to kill me. That means less challenges, and that means more focus for the mid-card belts.
Which is kind of good, and I'm now kind of now seeing the error of my ways. If Bryan held the Intercontinental title, okay, that wouldn't be so bad if Brock isn't there. And Cena holding the US title wouldn't be so bad, so okay, fine, I'll go with this.
This is the key thing. If they do hold those belts, they have to be pushed with these belts.
Oh yeah, these things have got a main event Raw and SmackDown.
They have to main event. They cannot be afterthoughts.
But in a way, by proxy, they do, because you got no world champion.
Yeah, but the Intercontinental title feud doesn't close out Raw. Granted, it's been getting a lot of attention lately. I know. I actually agree with you for once, but it's like they're pushing Roman Reigns for the wrong thing.
Yeah, he's not over.
They're not pushing things at the wrong time.
Oh my God. They're still chanting Daniel Bryan at Roman Reigns. We're 2 weeks away from WrestleMania, goddammit.
Did you see that interview that Roman Reigns had with Rolling Stone, where he was like, people need to shut up when I'm talking? It's like, this guy is clearly a natural heel. Why don't you just turn him heel?
And the thing is...
If he was a heel, he would be over.
It's not, I mean, like, you can't tell... Like, I've heard them in, like, turning down the audio for Daniel Bryan's entrance and stuff like that. They've been fucking around.
They edit it to hell. Like, SmackDown is notorious for having what they call hairdryer pops.
I mean, the actual, like, the live feed, they'll cut, like, they cut the audience microphones and stuff.
Yeah, no, they do that too. They like to manipulate it so that people seem less over, but it's clearly obvious to both the people there and to anyone with a couple of brain cells who's over and who isn't. If people are
pointing their fingers up and down, it's very clear that he's over, and it's like, why are they making no noise? Like, it's just weird.
It's the weird thing. It's a weirder thing when you have Roman Reigns come down with his entrance music and everyone is apparently cheering, but no one is moving or doing anything. Yeah, because no one cares.
And this is kind of the problem. It's like, my problem as well is Roman Reigns is the least evolved character out of all the members of the Shield. Because Dean Ambrose has his own thing, Seth Rollins has his own thing. Even Roman Reigns just comes out to a different version of the Shield theme. He still wears the Shield gear. He hasn't fucking changed since this time last year at all. And he's just shit.
Well, we've discussed this before, me and Carmine. We've basically said the reason why he's done that is because that is his identity. His identity is that music, that kind of attire, the brooding lone warrior thing, because, hey, that's all he has. He can't be as good of a talker. He can't be as good as the talker of Seth Rollins. He can't be insane like Dean Ambrose. He needs to be his own thing.
They didn't. It's like... He's just Shield goober still. He's like Scott Steiner when the main event Mafia broke up and Scott Steiner was still wearing the main event Mafia get-up. It's like, we're going to get back together, guys.
I wouldn't call it that. I would say that he has...
That's a bit extreme.
Yeah, like, come on, man. He still has his own identity. It's just that identity is the Shield. So people are going to think, he hasn't changed.
Okay, but if Brock
Bottom line with this whole thing, it's like, you have to think, okay, Lesnar, if he stays, I would personally keep the title on him at the expense of all of the Roman Reigns fans, of which there are like 10.
Yep.
And I don't know.
This-
Carmine has a point where it will ruin Reigns, but
Oh well.
it's
they
their
tried.
fault for pushing him for this belt.
Yep.
It's like you say, they should put him in the armbar. They should give him the US title. They should
You
just
win
give him
some, you lose some.
something else.
Yep. I mean, it's a failed push. Roman Reigns will be the Miz, and there we go. The end.
It's sad as well because I want to like Roman Reigns.
Yeah. Well, he had something, and they blew their fucking load, and the lady or guy in question, which is the fans, was like, "No, you haven't satisfied me. Fuck off."
Yeah,
The
best
end.
way of putting it, really. Roman Reigns is the premature ejaculation of a push.
Roman
Great.
Reigns equals premature ejaculation. The end.
You are a wordsmith, Andy. Well done.
Thank you.
Bravo.
You know what? I am a quintessential.
Quintessential? Quintessential?
Quintessential. Some might say.
Quintessential. Great.
Exactly.
Perfect.
You know something that isn't quintessential is TNA's future. Whatever the hell I just said, I don't know. But the ratings are lower than ever, with the latest rating being a 0.08. They've cancelled.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. But
How many
it's
is
really
that?
low.
Like 800 people?
I think it's like 3,000 people.
Oh my.
Oh, no. Sorry, 300,000 people.
Oh, okay. Thank God. Because if it was 3,000 people, hang on.
Yeah,
Like, that's the size of most secondary schools. What's wrong with you?
Oh, that wouldn't surprise me. But they've cancelled their TNA tapings in April, and they combined them with the tapings in May, so they won't have any presence any time for a few months. And they're still fucking hell, they're still taping stuff like every couple of days, but like, you know, like they'll tape like 7 months of programming in 2 days.
Yeah, this is the weirdest thing, because let's take the X Division title, for example, right now. The
Yeah.
champion on TV is, I think, low-key.
Yeah, you say I think, because who the hell knows anymore?
I think it's meant to be low-key, and spoilers, if you didn't already fucking guess, I think Rockstar Spud becomes the X Division champ after cashing in his weird briefcase thing.
What is happening?
And then he's now lost it to Kenny King in real time, so the X Division title has changed hands twice, and no one is meant to know. What? Why?
This
It's
is
confusing as hell, and it doesn't make me want to watch the product, because if I'm going to be months behind what you've already taped, what is the point?
TNA's argument would be those spoilers shouldn't be on the internet anyway, but it's like
That's what happens, man. Spoilers are spoilers.
the internet exists.
Yeah.
'Cause, I mean,
This
shut it
thing
down!
that happens should not happen. Like, what? No, it is going to happen.
The issue is, for me, is they don't need to do any of this shit. This is the thing that I've never understood. If you believe what Paul Heyman said years ago, that TNA lose like millions on a regular basis, who cares if you lose some more? Like, you're a fucking energy company. You are like a million, possibly $1 billion energy company. Why, like, I don't know. Why, like, stop now? Why stop now? It's hurting. It's like you're killing yourself from the inside. It's like, oh, we can't afford Samoa Joe and AJ Styles and Christopher Daniels and all these guys. We can't afford a decent production. We can't afford, like, anything decent. We can't. We just can't do it. Why? You have an infinite amount of money. What the fuck?
I don't really want to get into the financial aspects of all of this. I just want to think about how this rebranding thing that they've done has it backfired or hasn't it? Because truth be told,
God.
I haven't seen an episode of TNA in 5 years.
I
I
have.
keep up with the results online, but I don't actually watch it.
The thing is, the rebranding of it, it's really... I don't know how to put it.
Is it good? Did it
No.
work?
No.
It didn't work.
It didn't work. I think it would have worked had they just like actually had a decent logo and like
Well, I
a
don't think the
decent
logo's the issue here,
policy.
man. Come on.
Huh?
I really don't think the logo is the issue here. I'm not going to put the failure of a company down to its logo.
But they wanted to rebrand themselves entirely, and they haven't done that. It's the same company. Like, literally, it's the same company, the same shit booking, same. We've got to have a stable for some reason.
Yeah, why is there always a goddamn
same-
stable?
I don't understand this beat-off group or whatever the fuck they called. I don't.
Fucking beat 'em up group is the worst.
The
Beat
beatdown
down
clan,
clan,
yeah.
or beat off,
Beat me off collection.
beat off, circle jerk. I don't fucking know. It's
The
this
circle
thing.
jerk.
It's just bad. It's so
That's if
bad.
Reddit invaded TNA, it would be the circle jerk.
You know what? I actually. Oh god, I have to confess something, guys.
What?
You've been in a circle jerk before?
No, no.
Wow.
I,
Breaking
no,
news,
this is
everybody.
worse. This is way worse. I actually tried
Oh.
to watch Impact.
Oh, that is worse.
Yeah, I actually tried to watch this week's. I don't know what. I think it was. I guess it's this week's Impact. If it was the latest one that was on Challenge, so I don't know. I tried
Yeah, it's
to
probably
watch
this
it.
week, then.
I tried to watch it, and I've got it. Like every wrestling show, I just have basically pre-recorded. So either it's like, oh, Impact recorded, delete. And I thought, you know what? I won't just delete it this time. I'll give it a watch. And I'm like, this is fucking terrible. Because it's like, the lighting's all weird, the audio's gone to shit. Eric Young's the number 2 contender, that hurt my head.
Number 2 contender?
Why do they keep track of number 2 contenders?
They keep track, they have a ranking system for some reason now.
All right,
No,
well,
it's-
listen, I can't bash a ranking system too much. That's actually something I'd appreciate if
Yeah.
WWE did.
No, I'm not
I
bashing
like it
that.
when
I'm saying,
UFC
why
do
the hell
rank-
is Eric Young number 2?
Right.
Yeah, that's my
Who's
problem.
number 1?
I don't know, but I think
I don't know.
You
I
do
think
not
it's
know.
Kurt. I think it's Kurt, because Kurt and
No,
Bobby
Kurt
obviously
Angle's
have
already
the match.
champion. Isn't he? I thought Kurt was
You just
champion.
spoiled it, you tit!
Already spoiled for fucking X Division thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
well.
nobody cares about the X Division.
No one cares about TNA, period. I don't know what you're so
Hey!
mad about.
I'm gonna go look up their current champions because apparently it's a fucking mystery.
No, I
Yeah.
know off by heart. Kurt Angle is world champion. Kenny King is X
No,
Division
no,
champ.
not at the minute, no.
Taron Terrell is women's champ. And the Hardys are now tag champs.
No, you're wrong.
What?
Wait, what? This must be outdated. This must be outdated.
What are you reading?
No, right, look!
I'm
look,
looking at their
don't
official-
Shut up!
No, I'm looking at their official website and I'm gonna read to you who they say the champions are currently.
Okay.
Bobby Lashley.
World champion, Bobby Lashley.
Yeah,
Tag team champions, the Wolves.
yeah.
X Division champion, Loki. Knockouts champion, Taryn Terrell.
Right.
Okay,
Basic-
they are very behind then. I just spoiled about 7 months worth of storylines, I think.
Bobby Lashley and Kurt Angle are having a match next week. The end.
Okay,
Well, this
Kurt
week-
Angle wins that one. Sorry, guys.
Yes, it's Kurt Angle. Right, the point is...
Oh my god. I'm looking at their roster, and I didn't know the menagerie still existed,
Yeah?
but, like, the individual members are not listed on the roster. Instead, the menagerie as a group is listed, but it doesn't... The picture for them is not the members' faces, it's just their logo.
They have a logo now?
I don't think
Yeah.
they've been on TV ever.
What is their logo?
They've definitely been on
What is
TV at some
life?
point. It looks like a circus sign that just says the menagerie.
God, why can't this thing just die already? It's depressing. Their existence pisses me off, right? I was watching Wrestle Talk TV because I applied for a job there once, and the guy he runs a podcast a part of that group, but the guy interviewed Dixie Carter, and the stuff that he was saying, the questions he asked were great. It was like, why didn't you sell this thing? Or I think it was like, were you going to sell it? Do you miss anyone? And she was like, yeah, I miss AJ Styles. Yeah, I miss Christian Cage. And I'm like, why the hell did you let these people go then? Like, you're not poor. I'm poor. You're not. I have an excuse. You don't. God damn. Fuck.
Also, I didn't know Lady Tappa no longer works there.
No,
She left like 2 years ago, man.
Man, all
Goes-
she had was tall. But
Goes to show how much I keep track of TNA.
Yeah, I
Fuck
thought that the fucking knockout tag championships were still a thing, and they retired in 2013.
I literally can't. I want to do an EWR game with TNA, but I just can't. I can't bring myself to do it.
I'm convinced they have no, apart from the two default names everyone always goes to, Bobby Roode and Austin Aries, there's no one else.
DJZ.
I'm done.
Although, to be
Right.
fair, I do say there's no one else. James
Well,
Storm
there
and
you-
his Redneck Revolution thing, that's actually a pretty decent stable.
I don't even know what the fuck.
It's basically what Bray Wyatt is meant to be, where he's taking wrestlers and transforming them into his own cult. No, think about it. It's, off the top of my head, it's James Storm. He's the leader. He has Sonata. He has Manic.
Sonata?
He has, I don't know, is the Great Muda in it? I'm going to look this up. James
Well,
Storm.
apparently they fused because I see someone on the roster called the Great Sonata.
No, they didn't fuse. What happened was Muda and Sonata were friends. Then Sonata turned on Muda, and he was like, I am now the Great Sonata.
He absorbed his powers. Great.
This isn't Dragon Ball Z, man.
It is.
Oh, I
it might
wish
as well
it
be. It
was.
makes as much sense.
I don't know, man.
You know what we
but
should have done? And I know.
Who's Koya? Who the hell is Koya?
Koya?
Who?
That's a type of fish.
Khoya. He's also apparently a type of wrestler in TNA.
Oh no, he's fucking what's his face? He's the big indie guy from India. What's his name? What's his fucking name? I know
Koya?
it. No, shut up. His actual name is
I don't
fucking.
know.
It's fucking. Come on, what is it?
I don't fucking know.
He's a big deal.
Who in the fuck is Mandrews?
Mandrews is Mark Andrews. He won Gut Check. They gave him a stupid fucking name.
Mandrews! What the fuck? This sounds like a disease! What do you have? I have Mandrews! Oh, you've got like 5 days to live, you're fucked.
I haven't heard of. When? I forgot Drew Galloway joined TNA.
Yeah, yeah, he did.
Oh, this... You know what all these promos have been like, by the way? Because
No.
all these promos are like, wrestling fans, we're the ones that dictate what goes on TV and all this kind of shit. It's like,
No, we're not.
you're complaining about a company that you're not even for anymore, and you're lecturing the Beatdown Clan about Vince McMahon's shitty, have some fun, damn it mentality. It's like, what?
He's
What
like
is
that
happening?
one. He's like that one girl that you date, but won't shut up about her ex-boyfriend and how terrible he is.
That's exactly what he is.
So, are you
Speaking-
enjoying the dinner, darling? Are you enjoying the meal? Well, he was a fucking bastard. He didn't say anything to me in bed, and it was horrible. So, check, please.
All right. Well, when did Willow stop existing?
A while ago.
Great.
Thank God. Because he beat up people with an umbrella in his shack in the woods.
Also, Suicide became manic. I know that.
Oh, good.
When
that
did they
happened
change his
forever.
costume?
When he
Like,
joined the
he
revolution.
changed his costume.
He's right. You're right.
He's part of the revolution.
Right. Suicide's part of the Redneck stable. I forgot.
No, it's
Right,
not
let me
redneck, man.
look at this.
It's called the Redneck Revolution. What else am I supposed to think?
It's just the revolution. I was mistaken.
What? Oh, okay.
What?
Great.
Revolution is like the most generic name for a fucking stable I've ever heard in my life.
Well, they make up for it in
I
being a
s-
pretty
I
decent
swear there was a
stable.
revolution in WCW. I swear there was a revolution in fucking ECW, maybe. I don't fucking know.
Oh yeah, the name Revolution. Wow, that's a name I've never heard of before. Doesn't mean anything, and
Revolutionary.
it's just a name.
I am so
Their page doesn't
surprised.
load for me, so
I'm so surprised Mr. Anderson still works there.
he's just shit and fat, isn't he?
No, I've always liked him.
He's
He was
what
fired
in the fuck did they
unfairly.
do to Manic?
Garrett Bischoff still works there?
Why does
I
Manic?
thought he left.
He looks like a fucking retarded ant.
He looks
What
like he's
if
part
he
of the colony from what's it called?
Shikara.
Shikara. Wow, I just totally derped.
Why?
I was gonna say Chipotle.
But they're literally supposed to be ants. This
That
guy is
famous
supposed
stable
to
of
be
Chipotle.
original.
No, he really does look like an ant. All right, enough about TNA's shitty
You're
roster.
really nitpicking now, aren't you guys? Oh my god, look at his ring attire. Ugh.
Dude, ring attire can matter, and if it's dumb
Eh.
enough, then come on.
I don't know.
Well, speaking of their former network, Spike TV confirms that they're in talks with Ring of Honor. There was an interview in the Boston Herald with Spike TV president Kevin Kay. But basically, Kevin Kay goes on to say that they're not sure if they want to get back into pro wrestling after TNA, and I don't fucking blame them. And they wouldn't want to put them on Friday nights because they want to keep that for real sports.
Yeah, apparently Spike has some Friday night special called Friday Night Lights Out.
Whatever the hell that means.
Yeah, we don't get Spike TV over here in the UK, so
I don't
You
watch
explain
Spike TV
Starlines.
anywhere. So,
great.
It goes to show how bad TNA is that they ruined the idea of pro wrestling for an entire channel.
Yeah, I don't blame. Like, it's the same when WCW died. Like, Paul Heyman, like, he talks about on this documentary thing. It's like, we couldn't get ECW on any bloody network because either they hated the idea of ECW or WCW was that goddamn bad that no one wanted anything.
Well,
and it's similar to this. And like,
Well, thank God Spike TV isn't the only TV network they could get on.
right.
There are plenty of
can't
other options, I
Destination
assume.
America
Maybe
keep-
Ring of Honor can go take over Destination America.
Destination America is like the shittiest network on earth.
It really is.
Cause
That's why it
you
has
live
TNA
there,
on
you
there.
don't know what
Yeah.
it is. Do you know what Destination America even is or was?
We went over what other shows are on that channel before, and it's basically ghost hunting shows and shows about Alaska.
Yeah.
Exactly. So bad. But, so, if Ring
Get
of Honor,
Ring of
ended up
Honor on a
Spike-
good network. That's the only thing that needs to happen. It's perfectly simple. There are plenty of networks, plenty of deals.
Yeah,
Just
Ring of
do
Honor.
it.
The Sinclair thing is not exactly as good as I think people had imagined it to be.
Right.
So it would be pretty cool if I can get onto I think Ring of Honor is like probably more in line with actual sports than TNA or WWE is. So
That's a bit of a stretch.
I wouldn't say so because they do all of the same things TNA and WWE do. They just do it miles better.
no, I mean like they don't do hokey gimmicks like fucking. There's not
Right, because El Generico is a gimmick totally based in reality.
Yeah.
Okay, but the point is they don't have a fucking wizard who rolls his eyes back and sets fire to chairs. They don't have a guy that just goes "Kah!" and he just appears. They don't have a fucking beat 'em off group that sucks. They don't have Mannix who now looks like an ant.
I like how you had no realism problem with the Beatdown Clan. You just said that they suck.
Yeah.
Well, they do.
Which is true, yes. It's
Plain and
just...
simple, they do. They're terrible.
They-
They have
but it's not
beanie
even
hats and they're terrible.
Oh
But
no,
none of
they're
it
like
makes any
Rybini.
sense either. None of it makes any sense because why would Eric Young be in this group? Like what?
Because
the
Eric
fuck?
he's
Young's
the
in the
next
group?
big heel, don't you know? We gotta push on number 2 contender.
Wasn't...
For God's sake, guys.
Oh god, he was world champion, wasn't he? Jesus
Yeah.
Christ!
Yeah, he
that?
was. Remember that one time?
Because Brian won the title?
That didn't work out well for anyone involved.
No.
Well, that's because WWE Creative was shit. But you know who's joining WWE Creative?
Who?
Actually, that was because TNA Creative was shit, but go on.
I want to do well at segues one day.
Jimmy Jacobs is joining WWE Creative, everybody.
That's awesome.
The former Ring of Honor Tag Team Champion Jimmy Jacobs has reportedly joined the WWE Creative team and potentially will be defying Ring of Honor in the process. And he's scheduled to join the team after WrestleMania.
Great.
Cool.
I
I'm
actually
happy.
wrote an article on the website about this, which you can go read at suplah.com. My problem is that, yeah, it's great that he's going there, but how much impact is he going to have when your almighty gatekeeper of information is Vince McMahon?
Well, I have a feeling that someone might be able to convince McMahon to listen to him because, he does this shit already.
Yeah, I mean, if you go look at his title reigns in various independent companies, it's really, really long. Like, he's
Yeah.
won so many titles.
So,
He's
I mean,
good.
if anyone knows what they're doing when it comes to this, it might be him.
Yeah,
And
maybe.
it probably helps as well if you actually have a guy who's actually wrestled on your fucking creative team, because
That's exactly what I've been saying. Yes.
yeah, but it's from what I can gather, it's just ex-TV writers and shit, and I'm like,
Yeah,
it's like Punk said.
Yeah, it's like they basically got a creative team full of people who used to write shit like Friends, only shows way worse than Friends.
People who haven't been in a real fight, so they don't know how fights work.
Right.
Then again,
Anything
to be in a
less-
real fight, to write wrestling, it's kind of a moot point anyway. But you can see what the point is.
and
so,
some of the best creative minds in our business have been people who have worked in the business.
right. So, I mean, this could be a very good thing. If we see a sudden surge of really good storylines after WrestleMania, we know why.
Well, hopefully we can dream and we can want a golden toilet seat and be the ruler of a small country, but hey.
If things get phenomenally better, it's because of Jimmy Jacobs. If things get way worse, it's because of Vince.
Not Jimmy Jacobs.
Right.
Because Jimmy
Right,
Jacobs can do absolutely zero wrong.
This is the internet mentality.
Yep.
But
Well-
speaking of internet favorites,
Kevin Owens has knee surgery and he's going to be out for 4 to 6 weeks.
this sucks.
Yeah, man. Like, just as he was hot.
Well,
Like,
he'll
worst
be
time.
hot forever. So
Oh, yeah, smoking not that guy. But,
Is he still
My point
keeping
being-
the title?
yeah,
I don't know.
he has to, man. They've
He
already
might
taped it
not
up
be able to.
They've already taped dates up until, I think, the end of April. And he could heal by then. Maybe he could be one of those champions that doesn't really wrestle that much.
Okay. The WWE World Champion is that, and people hate it. So if people love it all of a sudden because it's Owens, then they're all stupid.
Owens has had, like, what, 3 matches so far? 4 matches?
Owens is
Right,
also
but
in-
TNA works... TNA, wow, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. NXT works on a
Good.
different kind of pay-per-view schedule. If he's not healed by the next pay-per-view, he can't keep it.
He should be healed in time. I'm not
If
going to
anything,
spoil
you
any
could
of
do
the
I hope he
results.
is. I don't get me wrong. I hope he is, and I hope he can have his match at the next event, and everything will be fine.
I
But
mean,
if
I don't
he's
even know
not-
if the next event is going to be live, because I'm not going to spoil the results, but I've read online that he's already had a match for the title with Balor.
What?
I
That
don't
might
know
have
if
been
it's
at, like-
part of a special event or anything. I don't know if it's live or not. Well, obviously not live, but I don't know what the next event is going to be. But I do know they have. I'm pretty sure they faced off for the title already.
That's weird.
You sure? Because I saw adverts going on the next takeover. It's going to be Balor versus.
I'm
Right.
going to look up my spoiler sheet that I have bookmarked so I can spoil myself like a dirty little coward every week, and I'll see what I can find.
But the point is I would just strip the title off him and just make it a storyline.
Yeah, you can do that. I mean, like,
Because he's got that character anyway that hates William Regal. It's like, well, you fucking, you're injured. What do you want me to do? And he
exactly.
just
Like,
fucking
there's
powerbomb.
there's reason to do it. It all makes sense. Plus, if Owens is stripped of the title and he has to, scrap to get it back, and Balor never got his match against Owens, and all of a sudden maybe Sami Zayn can come back, you have this really interesting thing going on.
Yeah.
It
I'm
actually
looking
might.
at the spoilers now, and apparently on the 15th of April episode, Kevin Owens faces Finn Balor for the title.
What?
That's weird. That's fucking weird.
I think
Is
they
it?
probably-
Is it? Hold on. Is it like that thing that Neville and Zayn did, where it's going to be a match, but it ends, but it doesn't really end? Like it's kind of screwy, and that's going to lead into their event match.
It's not like that.
Really?
There's a definitive winner.
The fuck?
That's
I'm not going to spoil
bizarre.
it in the interest of everyone here, but
Yeah, but
there
what
is
the
a
fuck are they
definitive
gonna
winner.
do? Okay, all right. Let's do the two scenarios then, because there's only two.
Right.
So, first scenario, Kevin Owens wins.
Right. Which
Uh,
means he's got a pass to hold on to the belt, and he can be injured really as long as he wants.
okay. Finn Balor wins.
Kevin Owens can be out as long as he wants because he's not champion anymore.
There we go. See, we went through this logically, and yeah.
That's so fucking weird.
It's because we're
Why?
talking about something we care about.
No, it's weird that they had a title match with the definitive winner not on a big event.
Is this all a swerve worksheet?
No,
Bollocks.
no,
A
this is
swerve work
definitely a
shoot?
taping thing. A swerve work tape shoot also with me as well.
It was a work shoot.
Hello.
I was watching a clip with Jim Cornette talking about the Montreal screw job, and I know this is going completely off topic, but he said like work, shoot, double cross. I was like, what are you saying? Like,
Just saying words, Jimmy.
Just say it in English. What did they do? God, I know what they did because I saw it for myself. But it's like the way he described it. It's like the first work, shoot, double cross. And I was like, what are you saying?
Say it in English? Okay. Fuck this company.
Okay, there we go, Jim. Oh my god, we could see a screw job at fucking WrestleMania.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Oh my god. Or Seth
I'd rather
Rollins is
see
just
a
going to
clean
leave with the
finish.
belt.
I've been under the impression like Reigns will beat Lesnar, Rollins will cash in, but Reigns will be close to beating Rollins, and then we'll get a worked screw job where Rollins walks out with the belt.
I can live with that because it's Rollins. It's fine.
But by the way, has everyone seen that heel book trailer for WrestleMania?
Yeah.
I have not.
It's great, isn't it, Andy?
Fucking amazing.
I have
It's
a
just
feeling
like
I know exactly
the best bit is where Sting appears and he's just like, guy missing for 14 years. It's
Yeah.
like,
No, my favorite one is
Hold it
NXT.
back.
NXT, where they're like, featuring Fat Bastard, Athletics, Seth Rogen, the man Vince forgot. And then it cuts to Finn Balor, and the voiceover's like, I swear to God, Vince, if you mess this up, I will physically kill you. That's a great video. Watch the heel book trailer for WrestleMania 31 if you don't know what we're talking about.
Yep,
Yeah.
and if you haven't seen Wrestling Isn't Wrestling, you are a fucking idiot.
Oh my god, go watch Wrestling Isn't Wrestling.
Holy shit. You know
Most
what?
informative thing I've ever seen.
Literally, it is the only version of Triple H I would like to have sex with.
I hope so.
What's that?
How
Actually,
many
no,
choices do you have, Andy? There's only two.
No, all those other Triple H's.
Yeah, all those alternate universe Triple H's.
Spider-Man Triple H.
Batman Triple H.
I'm
President of the United States Triple H.
President Triple H would be the worst.
da 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 da
Da, da, da,
Hello, America.
my fellow Americans. I am the game.
We are
King of
I have
presidents.
said
Imagine,
war.
like, Just imagine Obama at the stand being like, and I would now like to introduce your next president, Mr. Triple H.
Behold the king.
My people
Why does our
of
president call
America.
himself a king?
Today is a great day.
I'm gonna book
As
you
I
in
am
a
your
world
new
war
president.
with Russia.
And I've declared war on Russia.
I'm gonna hit Putin with a sledgehammer.
If he just tries to book the country like a wrestling match,
Yep.
that would be insane.
That'd be great.
Speaking of Triple H, though, which one of his friends might be going into the Hall of Fame?
Hey.
Kevin Nash, maybe. Rumor has it that the final inductee in the class of 2015 will be Kevin Nash. Shawn Michaels is Shawn Michaels is expected to induct Kevin Nash, and they're expected to be headlining the ceremony. It is unknown at this point if Kevin Nash will be going in as Kevin Nash or as Diesel.
Kevin
Nash.
Kevin Nash. Diesel. Oz. Vinny Vegas. Kevin Nash.
Sounds like a fucking fighting game, like where you're picking your character.
Welcome to the world of Street Fighter 3. Prepare for battle.
Kevin Nash. Diesel. Kevin Nash.
X-Pac. 3-on-1. Wooly. 3-on-1.
The only reason I say that is because, like, Kevin Nash's tag team partner, Scott Hall, was inducted into the WWE as Razor Ramon rather than Scott Hall.
Right.
So, I can just imagine them being like, nope, you're going to be Diesel, the worst
Well, to be fair-
WWE champion in history.
To be fair, though, Diesel wasn't featured on WWE programming in 2011. Kevin Nash was. So maybe they'll go with the Kevin Nash thing.
That's what I'm thinking.
How does that? How can you not induct Scott Hall then? I don't get it.
Because Scott Hall didn't appear on WWE TV as Scott Hall
he did.
before his induction.
Yes, he did.
Before his induction? No, he didn't.
He did.
No, he didn't.
When?
He's in the NWO in WWE as Scott Hall.
Oh,
Was he?
Yeah.
right.
Oh.
He
No, I
was.
completely
He was.
forgot about that.
Nash, and Hogan debuted in like 2002, and then like, yeah, because it was fucking Austin versus Scott Hall
I forgot about the
at
NWO.
WrestleMania. See that piece of shit? I remember.
You know what we should do in this trying time, lads?
What?
We need to conduct a survey. Hey, yo. Did any of you, hey, that guy, come to see Kevin Nash, Chico? Or hey, Marissa, did you come ladder match to see Verdiz?
Well, what we're gonna do?
Oh, hey,
is we're
Paul.
gonna have
Hey, yo,
Diesel
Paul.
in the Hall of Fame.
Paul,
and
why are
then
you
we'll
talking
just-
like that, man?
And we'll just induct
Is that supposed to be
the,
Nash?
I'm Kevin Nash, man. Why are you talking like that, man?
I'm Triple H.
Paul,
I sound
why don't you
exactly
shut
like
up?
Andy Quadden.
Hey,
Paul, what's wrong? Stop
Hey,
it.
yo. Survey says we're all old.
Who am I? Am I Diesel? Am I Vinny Vegas, man? Ow, my
Chico.
leg.
Wow, my leg. Okay, point is, Nash might be going in. Who cares?
I don't care. Kevin Nash is socially irrelevant.
Yeah.
Ow! Shut
Honestly,
up. Shut up.
honestly, I'm way more excited about Connor the Crusher going into the Hall of Fame,
And he's not even really going in. He's getting the Warrior Award.
which is just another part of the Hall of Fame. It's like the celebrity wing now.
I'm the only person who's like, I think they might have misinterpreted what the
Oh
Warrior.
no, they definitely misinterpreted what the Warrior said.
Like, all the we gotta reward people that are not wrestlers. Basically, that's what he said. He's like, here's a kid. I'm like, what?
He's a
Well,
kid.
he's not
he
a
died.
wrestler.
No, he
that
was.
sounds,
He
that
was.
sounds, that
was
sounds
a
like
crusher.
a really bad precedent for like any other Make-A-Wish kid, because it's like, oh hey, you're dying of a disease, but you can't be in the Hall of Fame or get this Warrior Award. Well, how comes Conor the Crusher did? Well,
Because he beat Triple H in a match, clean.
Yeah.
Do you not remember that?
oh my god,
Knocked him
it's
out with a
actually
knockout punch, and then he
bad when
pinned
you think
1,
about
2,
it.
3.
He assisted Daniel Bryan to win the world title.
Yeah, that's why Kevin
was-
Owens' baby son is going in the Ring of Honor Hall of Fame one day
Stop your craziness.
when he
So,
beat Excalibur.
I
Oh my god, screw Kevin Nash. I don't care. He's so unpopular, right? Here's a story about Kevin Nash. There was once, I think, an eBay auction or an auction of some variety, wherein the winner got to have a steak dinner and smoke a cigar with Kevin Nash and hang out with him for a day. Starting bids were at $3,000. Guess how many bids there were?
Probably like 2.
0.
Z-
There was 0 bids. No one wants to have a steak dinner and a cigar with Kevin Nash.
also, my old housemate got really
Is
pissed.
Kevin Nash.
No, and he was like, "I just love Kevin Nash. I think he's the best." And I was like, "Do you even know who Kevin Nash is?" Nope. So and then we played like one of the WWE games. He's like, "That's Kevin Nash." I take that back completely.
It just sounds like one of those kids in school who tries to kind of relate to you, so he kind of writes on his hand things that you like. So he's like, "Oh no, I'm a big fan of the NWO. I like Hulk Hogan, Scott Hall, and looks at hand.
Kevin
Mash. I love Kerwin Mash. It's my favorite.
Oh my god.
Oh God!
It's fun
Why?
to make fun of Kevin Nash because he's just a dick.
Oh Jesus! You know what they're gonna do?
What are
They're
they
gonna
do?
put him in his diesel and then just bring in the NWO as a separate
Because
thing.
that makes sense.
Surprising
Oh.
the NWO.
They've
Oh.
done that with the Horsemen and they've done that with DX, haven't they?
But I don't want
haven't
Kevin
done it
Nash
with
to be a
DX.
2-time
Oh,
Hall
okay,
of Famer.
They'll do it with DX. They'll literally put the DX in. They put the Horsemen in, and they'll probably do that with the NWO.
They'll put the Shield in.
They'll put the menagerie in.
No, that will never happen.
WWE Hall of Fame. They'll put in the Menagerie.
Yep.
Why?
The Beat Off group.
No, I wouldn't be surprised if WWE's Hall of Fame literally one year had a section that's just for other companies' worst ideas.
The whole of TNA.
That's in the basement
not
of
lying.
the future building.
I like how Andy had to preface, I'm not lying, I'm not making this up, even though it's clearly not real.
Yeah, I'm not lying. Therefore, I'm not lying.
No, I mean the whole of TNA has been fucking dreadful.
The
Well-
TNA Hall of Fame, you mean?
Who
Yeah,
Or
even
the
is in
actual...
Are there like 3 people in that Hall of Fame?
and one of them's in one of them's in WWE. Woo!
There's Sting and the Dudley Boys?
And Kurt
that it?
Angel.
Oh yeah, and Kurt Angle.
Genetically pack.
Oh yeah, I wonder how many times I'm going to make that joke before it gets old.
TNA man needs to go in the Hall of Fame next. Bring back
TNA
that
man.
guy.
I have no idea what you're even talking about when you do that. I'm
Wait,
convinced
no.
you've made this man up.
No,
Yeah,
right?
I
Go
really
back.
don't remember him.
Go find some TNA events.
No.
And,
No,
no, but it's
I don't
fucking
want
great.
to. No,
No,
you're
because
not,
there's a
you're not
guy-
selling it well, man.
The intro guy was the best.
Go listen
and-
to this thing from a bad company and listen to how dumb it sounds. It's great.
It's actually really good.
Is it?
Is it?
Because you make fun of it on a weekly
It's
basis.
so bad, it's good.
Is it?
Yes.
Because I
It's
don't
like-
want to go look it up, Andy.
He nearly he fucks up pretty much everyone's name. Like, it's so
Really? Oh, I wonder where you get it from.
good. Kurt Angel.
He's clearly your influence.
I think we just shut down.
Yeah,
Once
can
that
you tell we've
processed.
run out of news now when we're just talking?
Yeah,
pad
this is
out.
this is like an off the air, but on the air.
Yeah.
It's been a slow news week. What do you want me to do?
Okay, for the sake of one final headline we're going to bang out, I'm going to go to a fucking news site and see what we got. Professionalism.
Should we talk about Uhaa Nation getting signed?
Uhaa Nation has been signed by the WWE. In a recent report, Uhaa Nation has been signed to the WWE.
He's super good. Is the point of this?
Yeah,
Is
he's
he the
big and he
fat
can
guy that
fly.
can do flips?
He's not fat, he's muscular, and yes, he can fly.
I think you just did the same mistake Liam had on the broadcast. I don't think Andy said fat.
What did he say?
Well, am I wrong, Andy?
I don't remember the
Did
broadcast.
you say the fat guy or the
No,
black guy?
here, just now, like 20 seconds ago.
The fat guy.
Oh, he didn't
Oh.
say the black guy.
Oh, Andy, he's not fat.
He's
Oh.
muscular,
Oh.
and he can fly. Have I said that already? Because he
I,
can fly.
I must be thinking of someone else.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think you're thinking of, oh god, I just forgot his fucking name from PWG.
Mastiff?
Oh, Willie Mack?
Probably, yeah, I don't know.
Probably. I don't know. I was thinking of Dave Mastiff.
I don't even know who that
What
is.
the fuck's a Uhaa Nation then? I don't. What?
Ooh. No, Uhaa Nation?
What's a
Uhaa.
U-Haul Nation?
Yeah, what kind of name is that?
Uhaa Nation. Uhaa is his actual name.
Okay, but why is he called Nation? Was he like
Because he's a fucking big guy, like a country. I don't know.
fucking?
He's
why did he
big, like
come
a
up with that?
country. What?
Why did he just use his actual name since Uhaa is his actual name? And then
Hang
like
Ooh,
Uhaa.
ha.
Uhaa. There's no Y at the front of it.
I
man.
love
It's
that
Uhaa.
tag team, the Usos.
Uhaa Nation.
There you go.
Umaga was great.
Look, it's William Regal. Fucking clearly states we are stupid and couldn't say Umaga. Okay,
What, you mean we couldn't say Umaga?
Umaga.
That word? Umaga?
Airbow.
Bye.
Fuck off. Oh my god. Don't.
Oh my
don't-
god, point being, this is great news because he can move, he can fly, he can do anything because he's Uhaa Nation. He's
He
been
can
in.
see.
I can fight! No. He's been in. What fuck's he been in? Dragon Gate USA. He's also been in Preston City Wrestling.
PWG.
Has he been in PWG?
Yep.
Okay, he's been in PWG. And yeah, go look him up. He's got some great moves. He reminds me of, I guess a young Samoa Joe would be a good comparison to make.
Yeah. And he looks like Bobby Lashley if Bobby Lashley ever actually looked intimidating.
Yeah, and not like a gummy bear with the head of a world title.
His head is shaped like their TNA world title.
Yeah, legit. I'll put a picture up right now. You can clearly see Exhibit A, Bobby Lashley's head. Exhibit B, TNA World Title.
It's got that same fucking bump.
Same thing.
Like fucking Pluto, like
Oh,
Mickey
God.
Mouse's dog.
Can I rant about that wall tile? Because
No,
I
because
hate
there's no point.
I hate
Which
that.
one?
I've always hated that belt.
Okay, so is everybody else.
It's like a rip-off of the big gold belt.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Really is. They should have just kept their old one.
What was their old one?
Like, it was like, not the weird Jeff Hardy fucking immortal shit belt, but like the one with like the eagle on it.
You
Oh,
mean
you
like
mean
the winged
that
eagle
isn't a
belt?
rip-off of a winged eagle?
No, because it didn't look like the fucking winged eagle belt.
The winged dingle.
The winging belt.
The wind dingle. The windings belt.
The wind. What did I say? Wind
The winging
eagle. What
You said the
fuck?
wingingle.
The windingo belt.
The Mandango belt.
Oh no. It's just a giant
Windingo.
black dick on a belt.
Oh God, no! Please stop it.
The dong belt.
That's
The
TNA
Magnum
title.
Dong belt.
Dong belt.
The dong belt.
And on the note of a Magnum Dong belt, I think we're done here.
Yes, that's
We ran out
clearly the
of
best
news,
place to
hours
end
ago.
it. Hours ago.
Hours
Before the
ago.
show even started, we ran out of news.
Yeah.
Dong belt. So, I have been Andrew Dong.
I've been Carmine Dong?
Tonelli?
Dong Tonelli?
Dong Tonelli. Oh, and I've been Dong Yulbrooks.
And we'll see you next Dong.
On the Dong.
On the
Club.
Dong.
The Dong Plus.
Bye.